History is filled with strange events, but few are as baffling or as haunting as the summer of 1518 in Strasbourg, when hundreds of people took to the streets, dancing for days without pause. They danced until their feet bled, until their bodies gave out, and in some cases, until they died. The first dancer. It began quietly, almost unnoticed. In mid-July 1518, a woman known as Frau Troffea stepped into a narrow street in Strasbourg, in what was then part of the Holy Roman Empire. Without music, without apparent reason, she began to dance. Her feet moved in frantic, jerking steps, not like a festival jig, but as if driven by some invisible force. She kept dancing for hours, then into the night. By the next morning, she was still moving. She seemed unable or unwilling to stop. The contagion spreads. Within days, others joined her. Not in fun, but in compulsion. By the end of the week, dozens of people were dancing in the sweltering summer heat. Witnesses described the dancers as pale, sweating, their limbs twitching with unnatural speed. Some screamed in pain as their muscles cramped, but their bodies refused to obey the command to rest. By late July, the number of afflicted had grown to more than 400. A city in panic. Local authorities were alarmed, but also deeply confused. This was a deeply religious era, and many believed the dancers were under the curse of Saint Vitus, patron saint of dancers and epileptics. The city council consulted physicians who ruled out demonic possession, but still leaned on a theory they called hot blood. In their view, the dancers' bodies had been overheated and needed to be danced free of the fever. Their solution? They didn't stop the dancing. They encouraged it, feeding the fire. The council cleared open spaces, built a massive wooden stage, and even hired musicians to keep the dancers moving. If the idea was to let the affliction burn itself out, it failed spectacularly. The music only seemed to drive the sufferers into greater frenzy. Many collapsed from exhaustion, some suffered strokes or heart attacks. Death on the dance floor. By early August, the death toll was mounting. Eyewitnesses claimed to see dancers drop lifeless in mid-step, their bodies hitting the ground still twitching. Others were carried away, bones splintered from days of ceaseless movement. And still, more people joined. Theories of madness. Centuries later, historians and scientists still debate the cause of the dancing plague. The two main theories are